Hi there everyone. Today we're taking a trip to Latta Plantation Nature Center. Specifically, we're going to the park, the Equestrian Center, and the Raptor Center. Because it's so far from Charlotte, we want to show people what you can find, do, and expect from the park. Latta Plantation was founded in the early 1800s in Huntersville, North Carolina. It was built by James Latta, who was an Irish immigrant. After returning as a traveling merchant, he turned his land into a cotton plantation with over 700 acres of cotton fields. After his death, the land and house exchanged hands multiple times before it was abandoned in the 1950s. In 1970, it was purchased and restored by a group called Latta Inc. before being donated to Mecklenburg County, who has run it as a natural park for the last 56 years.
It's beautiful, it's clean, they keep it pretty clean. The trails are nice, got some mud right now, but that's okay, that's why you have the special hiking boots. The feeling is amazing. I mean, you get to forget about everything that's outside of Latta, you know, your work problems or whatever else, and you just focus on the trails and the air and the scenery. It's a very relaxing experience.
We decided to start our little trip taking a hike through the many trails the nature preserve has to offer. There were signs all around showing interesting things like the different trees growing and what the trails were for. The nature preserve is open to the public for no cost and offer many things for people to do, such as hiking trails, boating, and fishing during appropriate seasons. After that, we hit up the Equestrian Center. There, they house horses and ponies for attractions and educational purposes. They offer riding lessons and trail rides, and even put on a show with the animals.
I call this my Disneyland. It's really my happiest place in the world. It's very simple. I think it's an excellent thing for the community. There's so many things and activities going on out here. I think it's great for kids, whether they're just out for a walk with their families, or they have a lot of birthday parties over there where the kids can ride horses, or the kids can take horseback riding lessons. And my favorite part really is right behind me, Tomahawk the horse. He's got a lot of personality. He's like a big dog. And my other favorite part is you just never know what to expect. There's always some aspect of nature that I see that's like amazing to me. If it's just a turtle. Last week when I was running, I saw an owl take off right in front of me. It was very, very, very powerful.
After that, we took a peek into the Raptor Center, where they house and rehabilitate injured birds. Like the Equestrian Center, they put on shows for audiences where the birds perform acrobatic stunts to wow and amaze the guests.
So my name is Daniel Turner. I'm a volunteer here at the Carolina Raptor Center. We started when a professor at UNC Charlotte got an injured hawk, and he and his grad students started nursing these raptors back to health, and eventually they purchased this land here in the Latta Plantation. So we have a couple different missions. Our two main ones are education and rehabilitation. I'm on the education side. It's my job to teach people about these birds and kind of what they're like, where they live, what they eat, what issues face them today. Rehabilitation is our hospital side. They get injured birds and they try and basically fix them up and release them back into the wild.
The Nature Preserve, the Equestrian Center, and the Raptor Center protect over 1,000 acres of land in conjunction with the Mecklenburg Parks and Recreation Department. Forming a sort of green peninsula, it grows in a mountain island lake, which is a source of drinking water for approximately 700,000 residents in both the Mecklenburg and Gaston counties.